Good morning, everybody. I'm a little bit late because it's been hectic this morning. My beagle had a play date this morning. She went to my mother-in-law's. There's a boxer she likes to play with. So I was waiting until she got back to go live because it makes Lady mad when Skylar gets back and she smells the other dog because Lady gets along with nobody. But anyways, let's see if there's anybody in here. Hold on. I was looking this morning to see what was going on with stupid Fotis Dulos. Well, I can't see my chat. I was trying to do the split screen. Hey, Ash274's here. Red Rum, Lisa, Captain Obvious. Good afternoon. I know, I feel like I've wasted all this morning, but time just flies. Lisa Butterfly, Faithful One. Good morning, everybody. So, yeah, I was looking to see what was going on with stupid Fotis. I know that Norm Pattis tried to get his bond reduced to $1 million, but that didn't work. But from what I'm seeing, he may post that $6 million bond. Oh my God. I hope not. But I look for him to do it. Hey, Mel Mel. Mel Mel, that room looked good. Video you sent me. It's looking good in there. It's really cute. Check Messenger. And I need to turn my chat heads on so I can see when my messages come through. Well, I have his arrest, the arrest warrant affidavit. I have that. Okay, I'm going to click on the link you sent me. Hey, there's a lot of evidence against him, isn't there? I don't know how they're going to be able to explain all that away. I was listening to HLN this morning, listening to their legal analyst and all that. And they were saying, Pattis said, no body, no crime. But that's not going to work because the legal professionals said they will use that blood evidence and either Michelle or that lawyer Kent to cooperate it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they'll prove their case. So more than likely they'll make a deal with one of them. I bet. I hope not. Oh, you got the attorneys and Michelle in there too? Okay. Thank you. I will read through that. Did you see Michelle in her damn red jacket, handcuffed? She really thinks she's something, don't she? I wonder what she thinks now. Her ass is going to be in prison. I'm surprised. I wonder if they tried to make a deal with her before all this, when they interviewed her or whatever. Maybe they didn't want to. Hey, Verbal. Red looks good on her. Black and white's going to be looking good on her, in my opinion, or whatever color the jail suits are. Hey, Amanda. How are you? I saw something about the lawyer founded, like, I guess, maybe a gun club or something, but they got this piece of land and they found this hole. And they said, it looked like a grave or something. And there was like lime sitting around, and these members found it. But investigators looked, and there was no body in there. So I don't know what that's all about. Captain Obvious. I thought they did, but you cannot lie. No, you can't lie if you make a deal with them. Lisa Butterfly. Yes, that creep may post bond. His house is in foreclosure. Jennifer's house is for sale. If he gets bond, he will go crazy with the limited lifestyle and no house for his house arrest. I know it. Well, I think the house that Jennifer was living in, she was actually renting that house. I'm pretty sure she was renting it. But it is up for sale. I do know that. Oh, did they say they was 99% positive it was a grave? Maybe her body was in it at one time, or maybe they planned on putting her body there, but thought it may be a bad idea since Kent and Fotis are friends. They must be really, really good friends. I got a theory that both of them was trying to get rid of their estranged wife, not just Fotis. I believe Kent was trying to do it too. That's why Fotis was trying to schedule meetings and offer his house up for a sex pad for Kent and his ex-wife or estranged wife. Good morning, Susan. How are you doing? Verbal. I doubt he will post bail. I hope he don't. I wonder if Michelle's going to post. I was going to look and see. Says 2 of 3 people arrested in connection with the disappearance of Jennifer Dulos could post bond on Thursday. However, Fotis's attorney says there's a slight chance it might not happen for him. Still, attorney Norm Pattis said he expects his client to bond out on Thursday. Well, you know what? He says a lot. Oh, Norm Pattis, he's a mouthpiece. I cannot stand him. Fotis and his former gal pal spent the last 2 nights behind bars following their arrest on Tuesday. Yeah, I wonder how they liked sleeping on that little thin plastic mattress that they give you to lay on a metal frame or concrete. I wonder how they like sleeping on that. You know, they're used to sleeping in nice, luxurious beds, probably the best. His words mean shit, I know. So, Susan, Kent, I'm probably not pronouncing his name right. I think it's Mulweeney or something like that. Mulweeney was Fotis's lawyer for his lawsuit with Jennifer's mother, Gloria Farber. He was, I think, at the beginning of the lawsuit. But he's also friends with Fotis. Yeah, that was the easier way of saying it, Katie. Ken is one of his friends and former attorneys. I make everything so complicated. My hub's cracks up, but you said he's a mouthpiece. He is. He's got a mouth bigger than the damn Grand Canyon. Yeah, he's uglier than sin, Susan, that lawyer, and Fotis. Fotis looks just like Charles Manson in his mugshots. Look at his eyes, but especially this latest one. His hair is kind of messed up just a little bit, and his eyes are as dark as coal. Do you think these arrests have more to do with trying to get Michelle and Kent turning on Fotis? Probably. I think it's got a lot to do with the elusive butterfly. It's got them shaking in their boots. I mean, I wonder how much time conspiracy to commit murder you get in Connecticut. I wonder if we can look that up. I don't know right offhand, but you can get a lot. Let's see. And that is Connecticut, right? I'd say they could probably get up to 60 years, I would say. I'm trying to look and see. Gosh, this is like going through it all. I just want a number. What is the penalty for a Class D felony? Oh, I don't know. I can't find it. But I would say over 40 years or more. And little Miss Priss Gal Pal is not going to be wanting to go to prison. As they described her, she's a jet-setting woman. Trots all over the world. Hops from business to business, just different business deals. She's not going to want to go to prison for BOTUS. And she's a lot more involved than what she's told investigators because her DNA was on one of those trash bags inside of it. I think like at the top or something. Captain Obvious, probably 3 to 5 years. Is that it? Or do you mean 35? God, surely they get more than 3 to 5. It could be possible that Fotis went and done it on his own and then got them to cover for him. But I don't think so. I think that she knew that Fotis planned on killing Jennifer. I think that I read in that affidavit that Fotis actually said to Michelle, I wish that Jennifer would disappear. And that's when he was telling her that he couldn't believe how Jennifer was doing him, with court and all that. Susan, well, now she will be a jail van setting handcuff kind of gal. That is so funny. I got to put that up. Oh, what a cute dog. Oh, you're pretty, Susan. I like your hair color. That was funny. My hubby, he knows that I hate Fotis. This morning, he's like, Fotis made Bond, just joking with me. I said, oh, hell no, he didn't. At least not yet. He just kind of laughed. Gosh, I can't stand that man. And Norm Pattis, he is so ignorant. Like, how the hell did that big mouth ever get a law degree? And I'm just wondering how successful he's been in his career. I wonder if he's won a lot of cases. I don't know much about him. When this first happened and he first became Fotis's lawyer, Remy D is familiar with him, and she's like, you will hate that man. And she was right. I cannot stand him. Big mouth son of a bitch. Susan, I swear I have never despised someone so much in my life. And it's just because, how they've come out and said all this dumb shit, victim bash Jennifer. And him sitting there knowing good and well that Fotis murdered her. I mean, in his mind, he has to know that more than likely Fotis did that. But of course, it's his job to defend him. Yeah, the arrogant. Yeah, when he first started coming out and saying stuff about Jennifer, like the Gone Girl theory and stuff, I was like, damn, I hate this son of a bitch. He's so ignorant. He made Fotis look worse, I thought, than he already did, and he looked pretty damn bad already. I was wondering why they waited till the new year to arrest them, but I guess they was waiting for everything to come back from the crime lab and stuff. What kills me is Norm Pattis has already come out and said, no body, no crime. That is he ignorant? Does he not know how many people's been convicted of murder and they don't have a body? I mean, he just says stupid things and it just ruffles my damn feathers. He'll be trading his water ski pro pictures for mugshots on Facebook. I know it. They should do a movie about this in because George Clooney and him do favor a little bit. George Clooney's good looking now. Fotis, I don't know. There's just something about him I don't find attractive, but I guess it's because I know what he did. But anyways, I think he would play him good. I wonder if his family will come over from Greece. Now, I think his sister, I don't know if she's still in the States or not, but I think she did come in for the holidays. I bet his family has money. Probably not as much as Jennifer's family. I think they wanted as airtight case as possible, knowing the kind of money. Yeah, I know. That makes perfect sense, Captain Obvious. They wanted to make sure they could get him and get him convicted, you know. Hey, Ginger Locks, good morning. I took too much delight in looking at his non-smirking arrest pics from yesterday. I know it. I took too much delight in it, too. I couldn't help it. I'm still excited over it. I'm still happy. Because he's just so arrogant and he's just a narcissist asshole. In his interviews, smirking, and I tell you, it really pissed me off when he wished Jennifer a happy holidays and her family. That run all over me. The nerve of that son of a bitch to do that, knowing in his own damn mind what he did to her. Did y'all know that all the cops and stuff had wore purple when they arrested him and stuff? Because, you know, domestic violence. Yeah, some of them had ties on. I guess they had little purple ribbons on. I was reading that this morning. I thought that was awesome. They did that. You know, he had to notice everybody had something purple on, you know. That was awesome of them. I thought it was cool that they, after they arrested him, they tweeted justice. That was sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised that they did that, and I thought that was really cool of the investigators and the police to do that. I can't remember who wrote the article. I was reading that. I wonder how he liked his breakfast. I was thinking his ass won't be going for no jogs no more. Remember that one time after the first time he was arrested and he got out, and first thing he did had to go for a jog knowing the press was out there. Okay, Katie, let me scroll back up. Hubs is listening to me and cracking up. He says he loves the way you talk and keep it real. Oh, thanks. Well, I don't want to say his name, but hey, Mr. Katie. I'm probably the most unprofessional person on YouTube. I just ramble on. Oh, Lord. Meow Meow's got her hubby listening too. Oh, Lord, y'all. I'm going to kill y'all. Don't do that. Did y'all see that video I did this morning about, there's a show called The Killing Fields, and it's about this area in Texas where a bunch of bodies have been dumped. There were two women back from the 80s that were dumped there and they were unidentified. But now through DNA testing, they know who they are. So hopefully that will lead to some tips and stuff. Maybe someone remembers them and they'll get some leads and get the killer. Hey, Kim Smith. How are you? Just trying to see what else I could find. Let's look at Michelle's name. See what that they're saying about that dumbass. Oh, this okay. An article saying that Fotis and her are expected to post bond. I didn't think she would be able to post that bond, $2 million. I think her family may have a little money too. I really think Fotis had this master plan, speaking of money, to get rid of Jennifer and get custody of the kids and get access to their trust funds. And he would have had access to them so that he could take care of them, food, clothes, all that. He would have helped himself quite a bit because his business was going under, from what I hear. Oh, thank you, Captain Obvious. I just try to keep it real. I try to talk to everybody and, try to make everybody feel included. Y'all are a good set of people. Y'all's easy to talk with and stuff. And y'all just accept me for my country self, and I appreciate that. I got nobody else to talk about true crime with. I got to come on here and do it. My hubby's really not into it. I mean, he'll listen to it a little bit when I'm talking, but not much. He just don't understand. He's like, gosh, how can you talk about that stuff and watch it all the time? You don't get it. You don't get being a true crime junkie. Ginger Locks. I saw this morning when I was looking at People True Crime that R. Kelly's girlfriends got into a fight at his condo. And I'm like, girlfriends? Are they sister wives or something? I've never watched that R. Kelly documentary. I've watched bits and pieces of it, but I've never really sat down and watched it all. He is screwed. I don't think he's ever going to get out of prison now. Too much has come out on him. He's one sick, perverted individual, if all that's true about him. I was actually watching about Michael Jackson last night. That Leaving Netherland documentary. Somebody had done a documentary on it and was just pointing out the lies and stuff, and they would show the evidence to prove that what these people were saying in this documentary were lying. Ginger Locks, they were screaming over R. Kelly, and she admits that they never saw the documentary and lied in front of Gayle King. Oh my gosh. Really? I saw the article, just like the headline, but I didn't click on it to see what all it was saying. His one girlfriend, I can't remember. I think her name's Jocelyn something, maybe. But I saw where she started a Patreon. And I guess you got to join her Patreon for her to tell you the story of everything. I thought was a little weird. Seems like everybody's just out to make money off of it. I'd say he did do all those things, but people's trying to make money off of it too. I see something about the judge orders Google to turn over Jesse Smollett's emails and other data to a special prosecutor. Like, he staged this whole thing to be robbed and stuff just to help his career, I guess, get a moment of fame, get on the news. I don't know why he did such a dumb ass thing. Oh gosh, I just came across a really sad one. Texas man allegedly killed baby by stuffing her into a backpack he placed in the trunk of the car. Trevor Rowe, 27, allegedly left his girlfriend's baby in a backpack in his car while he went to work. That son of a bitch ought to be took out, strung up, and skinned alive for that. Let's see, he's being held on capital murder charge and a $2 million bond. The baby was 10 months old that he put in the backpack and put in the trunk of the car. She was in there for more than 5 hours. It said Trevor Rowe, 27, picked up the child at his home Tuesday morning. The statement clarifies that Rowe lives with the child's mother, but is not the victim's father. According to police, let's see, what's her name? Her name is Marion Rebecca Jester Montoya, and she was 10 months old. And he took her to his job site on Tuesday. It says before leaving his vehicle for work, he allegedly forced the baby into a backpack, which he placed on the front passenger seat floorboard. Police allege he went to check on Marion later. I guess her name's Marion. He realized she had freed herself from the backpack. Rowe allegedly then placed the baby back into the backpack, checking on her throughout the morning. At around noon, Rowe allegedly checked on her again, finding the baby was crying but still breathing. Investigators alleged he zipped the backpack back up, finished his lunch, and then placed the backpack in his vehicle's trunk. 5 hours later, Rowe allegedly checked on the baby, finding her unresponsive. On Tuesday, weather reports indicate the high in Lubbock, I guess that's how you say it, Lubbock, reached 62 degrees. It says Rowe drove off with the child, stopping moments later to call 911. He also allegedly tried performing CPR on the baby. First responders arrived at the scene, rushed the baby to the nearest hospital where she was pronounced dead. It says the baby girl's family has launched an online fundraiser to help cover her impending funeral costs. It says he done CPR on her, but to me, as I was reading that, I felt like he was trying to kill her. He kept putting her, of course, he kept putting her back in the backpack and zipping it back up. It said he found her. She was crying but still breathing, and he put her in the backpack again and put her back in the trunk. No, he was not the father. He was just the mother's boyfriend, Susan. Hey, Will. Good morning. It's good to see you. The CPR was an act. I'd say it was. Because, as I was reading that, didn't y'all get the same feeling? Like he was putting her in the backpack hoping she would suffocate. And each time he came back, she was still alive. So he kept putting her back in there. That's the way I took it. Gosh, that really made me so mad. These women need to stop trusting every Tom, Dick, and Harry with their damn children. Hey, Black Rose. Will, you can see me. Oh, I'm not wearing clothes. Me either. No, I'm just joking. I got a Sunny Rooster t-shirt on and some PJs. Oh, Will, you cracked me up. I'm glad you got your internet and stuff fixed. That sucks. At least they compensated you like a small amount. Yeah, where was the mother during this time? Is what I'm wondering, Susan. Where was this mother? Why would he put the baby in the backpack to begin with? I mean, he had plans on murdering her. That's premeditated. He took her to work with him. He had some kind of hatred, resentment, probably against that little baby because she didn't belong to him. Sick bastard. It's possible he could have been molesting her or something too. Didn't say that, but I just thought maybe that's why he killed her or something. Reminds me of the Maria Woods case back in 2018. Mother's boyfriend killed her. There was a case down in Georgia that was horrific. I believe it was back in the summer. This woman let her boyfriend sexually abuse her daughter and beat her, starve her. It was awful. And sometimes when he was raping that little girl, the mother was right there in that room, in that house. There's some sick people in the world. People like that don't deserve to be on this earth that do things like that to children. It's just my opinion. No rehabilitating these sex predators. It's in them to do it. It's wired into their brain and stuff. I believe some people are born evil. It's like they're meant to be evil or something. Was probably evil in their past lives. Sick son of a bitches. That's right, Captain Obvious. Some real sickos in the world. I'm going to try to keep up with that case because I would love to know where this mother was and stuff. Here is the R. Kelly's girlfriends reportedly getting fight. I wonder who won. I wonder if one of them got their ass kicked. So this happened at Trump Tower. Oh, wow. They got into it. Azriel Clary and Jocelyn Savage can be seen yelling at one another inside the condo before their fight became physical. So Azriel's phone is jostled and falls to the ground, and a scream can be heard off screen before other people are heard breaking up the fight. Wow, that's a real mess. I think they're sister wives, right? Was those two sister wives? Do y'all watch that show on TLC, Sister Wives? That guy reminds me of my rooster with all those women. Oh my goodness. I'm just scrolling the true crime, y'all. Oh yeah, the guy that tried to impersonate Timothy Pitson got sentenced. He pled guilty, but he got credit for time served. That's one sick individual to do that little boy's family like that. They've been desperately searching for him since 2011. He should have been sent to the damn psychiatric wards where he should have been sent for doing shit like that. Seems like he has some kind of mental illness. Captain Obvious, yes, they shared him. I thought they were sister wives. I was watching something and it had R. Kelly in it. Aaliyah on Lifetime. They had like a little short movie about her life and stuff. And R. Kelly actually married her when she was like 15 years. I believe she was like 15. Yeah. But her parents, from what the movie said, I loved her in that movie, Queen of the Damned. I love vampire movies and stuff. Yes, he snuck and married her at 15 years old. So really, she's another one of his victims. But she got killed. She got killed like when she was 22, I believe. Yeah, really, really pretty girl. Very talented. You know, she did music, and that's how she met him. I think her uncle actually had some kind of ties to R. Kelly and stuff, and got her in the studio, and that's how they met. I believe they said he'd been doing young girls like that for about 30 years. That's a long time to get away with that. Yes, Susan, she was the one that was killed in a plane crash in the Bahamas. She shot a music video, and I believe she left right after that. Some of her friends and stuff, makeup artists and stuff, was on board, I believe, and they crashed. As soon as they took off, they crashed. Hey, Michelle, I love Chris Hansen. I want to get on one of his live streams. You know, he does live streams and he lets guests up, the viewers. I'm going to get on there with him. Captain Obvious, the plane was too heavy. Oh, really? I didn't know why it crashed. It didn't say. Hey, good morning. Is it Cohen? Am I pronouncing that right? Yeah, and she was just getting to be famous, Susan, so it was kind of sad. Lifetime does like these little short movies about famous people, and it just gives like basically a history of their life. It's pretty interesting. Yes, Michelle, Chris Hansen has a YouTube channel, and it's called Sit Down with Chris Hansen. He does this little thing, and people can come up. I'm not sure how you go about getting up there, if he picks certain people to do it or what, but I'm going to find out. Good morning, Morgan. Well, it's almost noon now. I better be getting off here. I need to get a video done for my little funny farm. I haven't done one in a few. Show everybody my coop heater I got installed, and Annabelle and her damn big red ball she's scared of. Damn goat scared of that ball I got her. Bye, Captain Obvious. I gotta run too. I can't sit here for a long time. My daggone leg starts hurting, or my knees messed up, and plus I gotta finish taking down my damn Christmas tree. I got the decorations off. I just need to take the lights off and put the tree in the box, and I'm done. Bye, Will. Have a great day. Be safe out there, as you say. Bye, guys. I will see y'all in the morning. We may talk about Betty Broderick in the morning if y'all would like to, because I've been taking notes and reading a bunch of stuff about her and watching some of her interviews and stuff. And I'd like to talk about her. I'd like to have somebody to help me, though. Anyways, love y'all. Be kind. Peace.